He came all over my sheets.
I am kind of mean to you, but in a very funny way.
Don't you have to go get your kids or something?
The Trauma Bond Podcast with Chaz
and Nicole.
Game on.
The camera was going. It's like, see, good thing I checked though. So the thing with these microphones is it's called phantom powered. So when I plug them in, I have to press a button to use phantom power. And because I had this laptop downstairs, I didn't have that pressed because I just plugged it back into the computer. So good thing I checked the audio to make sure, and I was like, there's no wavelengths on here. That's,
oh my God.
All right. So as I was saying, I'm very proud of you for keeping your story a secret until you were ready to say it on the podcast, because I know that's tough for you.
It is, and like, I'm just really hoping that you'll think it's funny because
don't make it suck.
Okay, because I think it's funny. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so yesterday at work, a friend of mine, she was sitting there, and like, she's like my favorite person to work with. I love her. She's awesome. So anyways, she's sitting there, and I know she has this big test coming up for nursing school. So I know and it's next week. So I know she's been studying a lot. So like, she had her book with her, and I knew she was going to be studying. So I didn't want to bother her too much. So I brought a book, it was just like, whatever. But then like, she was really quiet for like a good hour. And I was like, what's up with her? Like, is she really studying that hard? Like, so then she gets on the phone with her mom, and she is Bulgarian, and she speaks Bulgarian. And so her and her mom, and it sounds like
Do they speak Bulgarian?
Yeah.
Is that it's like one of those things where you're like, that can't be right.
I checked these facts
Yeah.
for the story.
I mean,
okay?
it makes.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it makes sense, but it's just one of those you're like, no, that can't be what they actually speak.
That's like saying like, yeah, I'm Mexican and I speak Mexican.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm Czechoslovakian, and in Czechoslovakia we speak Czech.
Right.
Okay. So anyways.
Not Slovakian.
No, no, I know. Super confusing. So anyway, so she is on the phone with her mom, and like, it sounds like it's like a pretty like serious conversation. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about over there? And then
now, is Bulgarian one of those languages where like,
it's like
you could be saying anything sweet
and it sounds
like,
angry?
Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of like I don't want to offend anybody, but it sounds like Russian-y. Like,
yeah.
That's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Romanian-y? I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
So anyway, she's on the phone with her mom, like, okay, like, whatever. Well, then she gets up and like walks over to our like supervisor's office, which our supervisor is also like awesome, and she's like our friend. So it's not like she went to her as a supervisor. She went to her as a friend. And then I like walk over there. I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, so I've been sitting here for like an hour, like low-key stressing the fuck out because I think I have lice.
Oh, no.
And I was like, shut the fuck up. And so
like, how are you an adult with lice?
she's like, I think I have lice. And we're like, so the girl, she's looking in her hair, and she's like, dude, like, it's not lice. She was like, you have dandruff. Like, and so then I'm looking, and I'm like, yeah, there's no lice. And I'm laughing because I'm like, we're all just picking here in her hair like monkeys, just like, like looking through her hair. But she was like, no, like, I know it's lice. And I call my mom in, and I'm like, is that why you've been so quiet for the last hour? Because you've been panicking because. I was
like, how am I going to tell these bitches that I have lice?
I have to go home because I have lice. I'm 21 years old and I have lice. And so we're all looking at her hair. She's like, no, like, seriously, like, I think it's lice. And I'm like, no. And so she was so embarrassed about it, right? So then she told this girl, obviously in confidence, but I was sitting right there. So like, I, of course, joined in, and I was
then of course you're like, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this on a podcast.
Well, then the girl, like our supervisor, she calls in another friend. She's like, hey, you remember when you had that itchy scalp? What did you use for your hair? And he comes over and he's like showing her. He's like, yeah. And then she's like, no, guys, like, I really do think it's lice. And then they called another girl over. So everybody's just picking through her hair.
It's probably one of those things where, like, I can feel them moving because you're in your own head about it.
And then I feel like if somebody, like an outsider is watching us, we're picking through her hair, and then all of a sudden we start itching. We're like, do I have lice?
Yep.
And it was so funny because she did not have lice.
Well, good.
I mean, and if she did, like, back the fuck up. Like, don't come near me with your lice-infested ass. Like, not ass.
Yeah.
It wasn't on her ass.
Her ass hairs are also infested with lice?
That would be like crabs, right?
Yeah, I guess it would have to be, yeah.
It was so funny, but this poor girl had been staying there. I was like, why is she so quiet? It's because she was freaking the fuck out that she had lice and she didn't know what to do.
As an adult.
And so then she texted me last night and was like, so I got home and I had my mom like shine a flashlight on my head and like, I don't have lice. And I was like, oh, shocker. Like we knew that.
We all said you didn't
but
have
apparently,
lice.
I guess she'd been itching so much because she just dyed her hair. So maybe it was an irritant from that. I don't know if she started new hair products. I don't know what did it, but she had been itching and she itched her scalp. Scratched her scalp raw and it was like bleeding. And so it was like pieces of her skin that was falling out,
Yikes.
not lice bugs.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it was so funny.
I can just imagine the panic of thinking that you have lice and you're like, how am I going to tell everyone that we all have to go home now because we have lice?
Like we all have to go home with our special lice combs. Have our boyfriends like, would you do that for me?
No, Michaela's had it twice and both times I made my mom do it.
Okay, question. And this may not be very nice, but I thought black people couldn't get lice.
Yeah, but she's mixed.
But can black people get lice?
No, because I think it has something to do
the
with
oils
it's for whatever reason, the little lice bugs don't really like. Most black people put a lot of products in their hair, and lice like a clean environment to walk around in, and so usually black people don't get it because we usually put products and stuff in our hair.
Gotcha. Well, as a basic white girl, I'm proud to say I've never had lice. Nobody in my family's had lice. Their family of their family never had lice.
Yeah.
We come from a long line of lice-free people.
Like I said, Michaela's had it twice. Once she got it from her sister, and then once she got it from someone at school.
Yeah, I remember. I don't think I've ever been in a class. Like, I don't think my class has ever had a lice outbreak, but I remember it going through the school, like, whatever. But there's places now that you can go and you pay like $300 and they get it all out for you.
Shave your head.
No, it's like a special comb and like a special shampoo and stuff
or something.
Yeah, but I can't imagine. That would gross me out. If Audrey ever gets that, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, just do what I did. Have your mom do it.
My mom would not do it.
Yeah, I don't think your mom would do it.
She'd be like, "Get that shit out of my house." I remember we had outbreaks at the daycare I used to work at every once in a blue moon. But I mean, you have to wash everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they get on everything.
I don't know how long they live on things outside of a scalp, though. I think that's the important part. Because I did the same thing. I put like all of her stuff in like trash bags and let it sit there for like, I did it probably longer than you needed to. I did it for like 2 weeks, and that was just because I didn't want to unpack it.
Yeah.
But then you like wash everything in hot water. But like, how long, if you don't do that, how long does that shit stay
until they
alive?
kill off?
Yeah. Until they just die.
I wonder if you'd have to wait because a lot of times they lay eggs. I wonder if they'd lay eggs in the fabrics or whatever, and then those would hatch, and then you'd have to wait. Like, I wonder if it would be an ongoing. I don't know how long. I don't know the lifespan on a lice bug.
Yeah, I don't either.
But like, I know a lot of times when people have lice and they get it checked, they have eggs.
Yeah.
And if you have eggs, that means you've had it on your head for a day or two.
Yeah, because then they had
if
time
not
to
longer.
make some babies and lay them. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so then it's
gross.
like, when does it end? Have you ever had fleas in your house?
No.
Like from an animal?
Nope.
I remember back in the day we had a cat, and I think we like just found the cat outside and we just took him in, and it's like if you get that over the counter stuff, unless you get like the name brand, like I don't know, K9 Advantage, like all those frontline, all those good ones that are like $50 for like a month.
Yeah, Juno has this. It's like it's flea, worm, and
tick.
It's heartworm medicine, plus like the flea and tick and something else all in one pill.
Yeah.
Where I used to have to buy 3 different ones.
Mm-hmm. So like if you get just like the cheap stuff at Walmart or wherever, it usually doesn't work. So you put it on thinking that it's killing it. So we had like a flea infestation in our house. And it was so hard to get rid of them because we had carpet.
Oh, yeah.
And so you have to get all this stuff to sprinkle on the carpet. And then it's just like, they bite your ankles and you're just like, oh my God, I hate my fucking life. Like, it's just like.
When you spray the stuff on the carpet, does it like kill them and bring them to the top, or you just like vacuum it?
I think so. Yeah. But I mean, it's like you have to do it a few times because you don't get all of them the first go, especially if you have a lot. And I mean, I'm not talking like we had a lot where you were walking around, you can just see them jumping all over your ankles. It wasn't that bad, but it's like every time you thought you were done with it, you weren't.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, and it was really stressful.
Yeah.
And then you're itching, and you're just like, I just want to fucking kill myself. Like, I hate this. I hate the life I live. Like.
You're so fucking dramatic.
But yeah, so yeah. But yeah, luckily I never got lice, thank God. I hope my kids don't get it. You don't hear about it as much anymore as you used to.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like it's coming to an end.
Probably because of COVID is probably why you don't hear it
The
as
lice
much.
don't want to come out because they don't want to catch COVID.
It's that the kids aren't in school, so they're not sharing,
Yeah.
lice together. It's not that the lice don't want to come out, you fucking weirdo.
You want to hear a really embarrassing story about what happened to me when I was in kindergarten?
Always.
So, this is so embarrassing. So, I have two. Okay, kindergarten was a really traumatic time for me.
Sounds like it.
So, I was in Canada, and it was half days in Canada. I don't know if it was like that when you were
For
a kid.
kindergarten? Yeah, you could either, I think they had alternate, like you could either go in the morning or go in the afternoon.
That's what we had too, and I went in the afternoon because I was a lazy piece of shit,
Oh.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, I was going to say that's pretty much the foundation of your life. Yeah.
So I went, and so it was a struggle almost every day. Like, I mean, I guess I started at a young age, just not wanting to go to school.
Yeah.
So I wanted to watch Barney, like that was the
course.
time Barney came on,
Yeah.
and I want to go to school. So my mom was like, oh my God, go get dressed. Like, you have to go to school. So I was pissed. I was like, oh my God. So I guess I went upstairs. I guess my mom didn't dress me, which blows my mind because Audrey's in kindergarten and I still dress her.
Do you?
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, if, like, on the weekends, like, if I laid her clothes out, like, she knows how to get herself dressed. But, like, in the mornings, I just dress her.
Wait, so more than just picking out her clothes,
I
you
like
were physically putting her clothes
because she's half
on
asleep,
her.
so I just want to like snuggle her, and then I like take her shirt off, and I don't want to wake her. She's so sweet, and then anyway, so I dress her physically. But anyway, so I guess my mom didn't. I dress myself like normal 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
And so, but then this happens. So maybe this is why this trauma has affected my life, and that's why I physically dress my children because I don't want this to happen to them. So I get to school and piss. Fuck school, whatever. So I walk in the classroom. I go to take my jacket off. I realize I wasn't wearing a shirt.
Wow.
I had no shirt on. And it was it was Canada. It was a big ass winter coat. So I had to wear this shit all day. Everybody's like, take your jacket off. And I don't want to tell them, like, I'm not wearing a shirt.
I'm just a little idiot and I dressed myself and didn't put on a shirt. I just put on a jacket. Like, what kind of idiot was your jacket upstairs? Did you walk downstairs with no shirt on, put on a jacket? I was like, all right, I'm ready for school.
I'm ready to rock this bitch. I'll show you, Mom. You send me to school. I'm not going to wear a shirt. Like,
yeah, just out of protest.
Yes. So I had to wear this big puffy jacket all day.
Stupid.
So then this spirals into my next trauma of kindergarten, which again could be a reason why I dress my children. So I went to school. I had a boyfriend, okay? It was this little boy named Christopher.
I mean, you and your daughter are the same that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. That's why I'm not mad about it. So I had this little boyfriend named Christopher. I loved him so much. He was the love of my life.
Okay.
So anyways, but this
to
is...
the point that even today you still remember this
I remember
little
what he
boy.
looks like.
Okay.
We had the same, like, curly afro. God, I was so ugly. So anyways, I went to school and I was sitting there. And like sometimes when you're wearing pants, if you sit down, like your butt crack will show.
Yeah.
Well, if you're wearing panties, your panties would show. So my butt crack was showing because I forgot to put on panties.
Was this the same day that you forgot to put on a shirt? You just went to school naked with just a jacket on?
Yeah, I really wanted to stick it to my mom. But I was like sitting there and he goes, hi, Nicole, I can see your butt crack. And then I was like, and he was like, told the whole class, hey, everybody, Nicole's not wearing any panties. And I was so embarrassed. I was like.
Well, even though you dress your kid, her butt crack is still always showing.
It's because the poor thing has inhabited my no ass, okay? And so everything just slides down her lower back, okay? I'm gonna have to get her some Lululemons by the time she's 6 to make it kind of look like she has an ass. Okay? Don't talk about her like that. She has no ass and a huge head, okay?
She does have quite the noggin.
Good thing she's cute and she's funny. She's just like her mom.
Well, she's funnier than her mom. I'll give her that.
That's all we got. We're cute. We're funny, okay?
It's just your Tverdic trait. That's all you can give.
Yes. But yeah, did you ever go to school without clothes on?
Nope. Not that I remember. Maybe I repressed it. But I also, very similar to you later in life, I didn't spend a lot of time in school in kindergarten. My grandma would just check me out and we'd just go to the city and just hang out.
Lucky.
I know. I skipped a lot of kindergarten.
Explains a lot. I'm joking.
Explains absolutely nothing.
I used to hate school. Like, I remember my mom would drop me off and then run.
Before you could like try to run back. She was like, nope, I'm gone. You're
My
running
mom,
inside.
yes, my mom one time, it was my dad's birthday, and I don't know why. I was like, this is a reason why I shouldn't go to school. It's my dad's birthday. Like, why the fuck are you sending me to
Valid.
school? I want to
holiday.
I want to celebrate my dad. You know, and I think about it.
Yeah, it could have been the last one. Yeah.
Thanks,
you didn't have too many more after that.
I'm joking. I don't know. I can't remember.
No, I don't think that. I mean, if you were in kindergarten,
I was 4 or 5. He died when I was 7, so I had a couple more.
Yeah.
But maybe he died from a broken heart because I didn't go to his birthday when I was 5.
Probably.
Because I got grounded. Because
it was probably a big one. Was he like turning 50?
Okay, my dad was 30. it was his 30th.
Okay, I didn't mean like actually
So
50. I just meant like a big birthday.
I missed my father's dirty 30 because I had to go to school, and then after I tell you the story, I got grounded and I didn't get to go to his party. So
Bummer.
my mom was like, no, you're going to school. And I was like, I threw a fit. I do not want to go to school. I'm not going to school. Like, I was freaking out. And so she drives me. She tries to trick me. My mom's so fucking stupid. She tries to trick me. She drives me to school, and she's like, all right, you run in and you tell your teacher that you're not going to school today, and I'll be waiting out. I'll be waiting here for you, okay? And I was like, okay. So I run in the classroom, and I'm like, hey, I'm just here to let you know it's my dad's birthday, so I'm not going to be at school today. I go to run out. I see my mom running down the sidewalk to her car, and I'm like, Mom, you forgot me. And then I'm started crying. So the teacher was like,
talk about trauma. You see your mom running away from you.
Yes.
Like, is she abandoning me forever?
Yes. And so I was like, Mom. And so and then the teacher ran out too, because she's like, what's going on?
Yeah, she didn't know your mom's playing. Your mom could at least put the teacher in on it.
And so she's like looking like, Mom, like, come get your kid. She came here to let me know she's not coming to school today.
Yeah.
So my mom was so embarrassed, and she had to turn around and she had to take me home, because how do you come back from that?
Yeah, that plan backfired quickly.
So she took me home, and she was like, you're not coming to your dad's birthday dinner tonight. You are grounded. So I was up in my room.
You're grounded because her plan didn't work?
Yes.
That's so stupid.
Talk about some trauma. My mom hated me.
She was like, I was trying to leave you at school, and then you turned around too fast and caught me, so now you're grounded.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. So I didn't get to go to my dad's birthday, but, you know, being the angel child that I was, I snuck downstairs and I sat under the table while they ate. So, like, who's the real winner here, Mom?
Not the troll under the table. I can
I
tell
was
you
like,
that.
can somebody please drop some scraps of food? I'm starving under here. God, I was such a shit kid.
Yeah.
And then my mom, like, when I was like, I don't know, how old was Michaela when you stopped making her take naps? Like kindergarten?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
So my mom made me take naps. I can't remember if I took naps in kindergarten, so it was like a half day. I can't remember if she made me take a little nap right before school or not. I can't remember, but there's this one day where she was like, you need to go upstairs and take a nap. And I'm like, I'm too old for naps, okay? Like, I don't want to take a nap. And so she's like, well, you know what? I don't really care. You can go to your room and do whatever the hell you want. Like, go to your room. Like, it's my time. It's mommy time.
Mommy time.
So I went upstairs and I'm sitting in there and I'm coloring this. Oh, it was a masterpiece. Okay. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a masterpiece.
Okay.
And
probably
my mom
scribbled all outside the lines.
No.
It probably was not a masterpiece, but continue.
So I guess I was up there, I don't know, until my nap time was over. My mom comes up there and she's like, oh my gosh, like that's such a pretty picture. And I just turned around real quick. It's not for you. You made me take a nap. I'm such an asshole.
You're such a little bitch.
I know. I remember the first time I went to the dentist, I had a cavity and I was pissed because I was like, you know, thinking the dentist, I drew her a picture the night before of me and her holding hands, like, woo, me and the dentist.
You and the dentist?
Yes.
You drew a picture of you and the dentist in
Yes.
preparation of going to
Yes.
the dentist. Why?
I wanted to let her know I loved her. I was so excited to meet her. I was like, yes, my first dentist experience. Like, I'm going to draw a picture. It's going to be amazing.
We need to figure out why you feel the need to love everyone so much always.
I have such a big heart.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So I was like, I love her. Oh, I'm going to make her this picture. So I go to the dentist.
The dentist that you've never met, you already know you love her.
Yeah. I don't even know. I probably didn't color her right. Like, she probably had brown hair and I made it blonde. Like, who knows?
Sure.
I don't know what this picture looked like. It was so long ago. So I get there and she's like, oh my God, I love it. It's so cute. Like, I'm so happy to meet you. She does my teeth and tells me I have a cavity and I have to get a filling. So I was pissed. So I fucking took that picture back real quick and I was like, I'm taking this home. You're the worst person I've ever met.
Well, that's what happens when you love someone before you meet them.
I saw, what was this meme that I saw today? It was like, stop giving all your love to someone who's just going to be temporary. And then I'm like, how the fuck was I supposed to know they were temporary? Like, that's me.
That is 100%
I go in it.
you. Yeah.
I go in it just so excited to have someone new. And then, like, I'm like, either I really love them like you. I still love you. Here we are 9 months in. I'm still like, I just love you.
We're real close to 10. Today's the 20th.
Oh my God, babe. Tomorrow's our 10 month.
Yeah.
And I'm working.
And look at that. I remembered.
Yeah.
So.
And then even today, somebody
it's
said.
just only because I looked at the calendar just now. That's
Somebody
the
said
only
to me
reason.
today, how long have you guys been dating? And I was like, I don't know, like 9 or something, 9 months, something like that.
Yeah.
Swear to God, that's what I said. I didn't even give a shit. I was like,
Look at you.
9 months.
Look how much you've evolved. I'm so proud of
I
you.
don't give a fuck. It's not a year.
So it doesn't matter.
It's like pity months, okay? Like.
Yes.
I was like, we only got a few months left in us.
I mean.
I'm joking.
What? I said I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, I know what you were thinking because we're 10 months in almost, and I know what you were thinking.
Oh. I was like, I don't know.
We finish each other's
things.
I hate you. Oh my God. I'm just like reliving so much childhood trauma right now.
Yeah. I feel like we had trauma this week, and I don't remember what it was. I need to start taking notes so I can be like, oh, we were going to talk about this on the podcast because my memory is dog shit. So, speaking of dog shit, not related to dog shit, not this episode, obviously, but maybe the next one or the one after, I want to try to do like a PG-13 episode where we just don't swear.
Sorry, guys. It's going to be a real lame episode.
It's not going to be a lame episode. We're just going to try to do it without saying fuck, really.
Again, sorry, guys. It's going to be really lame because fuck makes everything funnier.
Does it?
Yes.
It makes teasers harder, though, so I just want to see if we can do it.
All right. Not this episode. We're already too far in.
Yeah, and I know we're going to fail. I know we're going to say fuck because we can't fucking help ourselves.
Because we just have the worst fucking mouths.
Yeah. But I do want to see how much we can dial it back and see if it's still a good episode without saying fuck. I mean, we'll call it a fuckless episode. I'm just kidding. I can't put that in the title.
Profanity less. See? It's not even funny.
Yeah. Fuckless is a lot funnier.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe never mind.
No, we're going to do it. Maybe half an episode.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We'll put in
once
an
we
effort.
fail, we'll stop.
It's okay, so as soon as one person slips, like,
We're
that's
like,
it, we're
"Oh,
done.
God damn it, here we
Okay,
go.
well, but see, I think you could say damn it, that for sure. I think you can throw in a couple bitches.
Shit.
You can say shit once or twice.
So we just can't say fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of whatever the standard is for PG-13 movies is
I
what I
think
want to
it's
abide
the
by.
only thing-
I think I know for a fact
You
you can't
say
say fuck. But
You can't say fuck.
But I don't know. I don't think you could. I think it's like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to look it up to see what the rules are for PG-13. But we're going to try our best. It's not going to be G. That's not going to happen. It's definitely not going to be PG.
No.
PG-13, maybe an NC-17. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, and, we appreciate all feedback. If you guys think we need to include the cussing, just let us know.
Yeah, I'm not fucking opposed to it.
Yeah. We don't give a fuck.
But it will make it easier to make teasers, so I'm just curious as to, if at all possible, if it's something that we actually could do and still have the same podcast just with, less fucks.
I cuss a lot, like,
I know.
on the regular, though.
Same. However, now my camera's out. Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Ah, fuck.
What is going on with these cameras?
I don't know. It's probably this fucking thing. Oh, see?
Like, it's such a... It just comes second nature to us.
I know, I can't help myself. Well, what's this thing do? All right, whatever. You can talk. I'm going to fix this camera.
I'm trying to think of another, like, super traumatic childhood story that I can tell. I'm trying to think. Oh, my God, I have one. Oh, my God. Okay, I have one. Oh, my God, it's so good. So, once when we were younger...
I need to put some WD-40 on these fucking arms.
Yeah.
They don't bounce as much as they used to, though, so at least there's that.
They're starting to wear in.
Yeah.
So anyways, okay, so when I was younger, I don't know how old I was. We were still living in Canada, so I had to have been like 7-ish or younger. I think I was around 7. It was right before we moved to America. But anyways, we were staying with my cousins. I don't know why, but they had a dog. Or we had a dog. I don't know. Somebody had a dog, and there was a dog involved. And They
Yikes.
thought it was funny to make me and my sisters crawl around so that the dog could hump us. They thought it
Did
was
you actually get fucked by a dog?
not like, I mean, I had my clothes on.
I mean, obviously not penetrated, but like a dog like
I mean,
humped on.
and then my mom caught us and she was pissed.
Yeah, I could see
Not
that.
at us. We were little. Like, my
Yeah.
cousins are older. Like, they did it because they thought it was funny.
Is that some
But
Canadian shit.
yeah, in Canada, we just get humped by dogs. Like, I don't know, but we would just like crawl around. The dog would like, mount us and start like humping us. And it was a girl.
How big was this dog?
It was like a lab.
It's a decent sized dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe that's where my sexual thing started.
Dude,
Like,
that's fucking weird. Don't say you got humped by a dog and then you're basically saying you liked it so much that
I'm
like
joking.
now it's just part of your everyday life. That's disgusting.
just kidding. But yeah, my mom was so mad because my cousins were doing it like to be mean. Like,
I mean, obviously.
it was tough times.
It's kind of funny though.
That was like a dark time in my life because we couldn't get over the border because my mom's work visa kept getting denied for some reason, and we'd already sold our house, so we had to stay with my grandparents.
I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if this is recording or not. The fucking thing froze.
Oh.
But it's fine. Keep going. I don't know. There's a lot of difficulties today.
Do you
This
just
is
wanna,
what I was
you just wanna
telling
pause
you.
it and like.
No, I guess, yeah. Let me just try to figure out what's happening. Now, okay.
The computers on? Or
Computers.
cameras?
Yeah, cameras are on.
Okay.
Microphones are on. I don't know what happened, but we're going to try. If the audio on this sucks, it's not my fault, okay? The program that I was trying to use keeps crashing, so we're going to have to use the audio from the video, and I'll try to make it sound good. The good thing is the audio that's in the video does come from the microphones, not from the cameras.
Okay.
But like I said, it doesn't split it out into tracks. It's just one track, so it's a little bit harder to make sound good and get rid of stupid noises and shit. But I will try my best. I don't know.
I don't know what you want from me.
But if this works out, it would actually be better because then I only have to open one program, hit record on one program, and then everything is done. I just have to do more work in post-production, which is whatever. It's less work than what I was doing, which was, 2 days of post-production. So, do you remember what you were talking about?
How much I love you.
I don't think that was it.
I was like, oh, I love you. You're the greatest. You do so much for this podcast. I'm so grateful for you.
What were you really talking about?
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you have any more trauma from this week? I guess we could have played it back so that you could hear what it was.
Yeah,
But too fucking late now.
My trauma is that I've worked so much this week and I've barely hung out with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I actually miss you a little bit this week. Because I didn't really see you much last week either.
You're gonna make me cry.
Okay. Take it easy.
And then last night, remember we watched that movie and then
Did
you were
we
like,
watch a movie? Oh, the movie that we watched
I
downstairs
did-
on the couch.
and I struggled.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't because it was boring. It was a good movie. It was
was a
pretty
good
good. And
movie,
I
yeah.
suggested it because of
Yeah.
TikTok. Thank you, TikTok.
I called it right when you were like, oh, I heard this movie was good. And you're like, and by what I mean by I heard, I was like, you saw it on TikTok.
TikTok actually also gave me a list of books to read too. So like I have a lot of things to do from TikTok.
It's crazy how many different versions of TikTok there are, depending on like who you are as a person. There's a little bit of TikTok for everyone.
Yeah. And I don't care. You know what? I was very opposed to TikTok in the beginning, but I'll admit it. I love TikTok. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to TikTok.
It is addicting.
I love
I mean, I can
it.
get lost in it for like hours and not even realize how much time has passed. That's the dangerous part of it.
And you learn stuff.
I mean, sometimes.
So, okay, so I learned how to plot my hair. It didn't go well. Like, I didn't look cute. I looked like fucking Shirley Temple because it was the tightest curls I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, why didn't you take a picture? Why didn't I get to see that?
Because I love you and I want you to love me, okay?
Okay.
And you already love me when I'm like not wearing makeup and I look like still pretty,
Yeah,
but not as pretty, right?
sure.
But that I wouldn't want
Too
my
much?
I wouldn't show anybody that. I wouldn't even show my sister. Okay?
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, and like they have organization tips on there. They have Speaking of cooking, I actually saved a video today because I texted you today and I was
About
like,
the crock pot stuff?
Yeah, and I was like, I found a recipe on there and it looked really good and I think you'd like it.
You found a recipe on TikTok?
Yes.
Interesting.
And I was going to show it to you and ask you if it's something that it's tortellini. Do you like tortellini noodles?
It's very weird when people ask that sort of question. It's like, it's pasta.
But
like,
there's stuff in
pasta's
it.
pasta.
But
What's inside a tortellini?
I have no idea.
Is
I don't
it-
even know if there's something in it, but I'm pretty sure there is. It's cheese or meat.
I think that's if you do stuffed tortellini. I think tortellini itself is just the shape of the pasta.
Obviously, I don't cook because I don't know what the fuck tortellini is, okay? But it's this tortellini. It looked really good, okay?
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, there's just so much you can learn from TikTok. I learned about the Sky High mascara,
Yeah.
and that came into my life, and now I'm like, oh my God, look at these
Beautiful
tarantula lashes. Like that TikTok, that girl, she was like, oh no, it's not a tarantula, it's just my lashes. I love her.
Haven't seen it, and I don't want to, so do not try to show it to me later.
That's my favorite thing about TikTok is I'm like, oh my God, Chaz would think this video is funny. So I like it. And then later on, we just lay there and I show you all my funny TikToks. And I love it when you love them.
Yeah, because we don't have the same experience of the TikToks that I show you. You don't love.
Because I'm like, what? Remember the other day when you asked me, you were like, so blah, blah, blah landed on Mars and I can't, and I was like, why is he talking to me about this? I was like, well, why does he think I know what he's talking
because
about?
it happened on that day. I just said that they landed a new rover on Mars. That's all I said to you. I wasn't like going into detail.
You said
about
something
it.
else, like as opposed to what they landed it on.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It had nothing to do with it. I said NASA instead of SpaceX.
And I was like, is he fucking talking to me? Like, is there somebody else here that like knows what he's talking about? Because I don't.
Okay.
And I was like, poor Chaz. But you know what I was thinking? Okay. So my sister and I were over at a person's house the other day and we were there cleaning and they were in the room doing a marriage counseling session.
In their house?
Yeah, via Zoom.
Oh, okay. I was like, why the fuck would they do that in their house? Damn it, I said fuck. It's not in this episode, but I am trying to say fuck less, and
Okay.
it's not.
I'll try to.
happening. Go ahead.
All right, get it out. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, no more fucks. Fucks. Fuck. Okay, enough.
Okay.
Stop. Fuck.
Fucking
Okay.
stop.
So anyway, they were doing marriage counseling. So, being the nosy bitch that I am. Can we say
course.
bitch? Just limit it.
I think you can say bitch. I think it depends on the context in which you say bitch is
Like,
the...
Like, I can say I'm a stupid bitch.
I
Or like,
think-
bitch. Like...
We gotta watch some PG-13. I'm just gonna read up on PG-13 and
Like-
see what we can and can't say.
what is considered explicit content.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, of course, me being the nosy girl that I am, I'm like, like I want to hear what they're
course.
saying. So
Glass on the ear to the door.
yeah,
Like,
like can you? Hey, I can't hear you. Can you speak up a little bit? So anyway, oh my God, Chaz, I'm losing my train of thought. I don't remember where I was going with this.
marriage counseling.
I know.
You were eavesdropping. I'm sure it has something to do with NASA and or SpaceX.
Oh, thank you, babe. Thank
Yeah.
you. God, what would I do without you? So anyway,
Be on a train to nowhere.
I was listening to it and they've been married for like 15 years or something and they're very Christian. So I was sad for them because like they
Ooh, you don't have good experience with Christian couples, and you're the hired help.
shut up. Shut your mouth, okay? We don't talk about that. So anyway, I was listening to their conversation and typical married stuff like he doesn't think I'm pretty and blah blah blah, which I'm sad for her because he is not cute and she isn't very cute either, but she's cuter than him and he should love her.
Well, even if she's not cute, if he's not cute, she should be cute to him.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how I feel.
Men that listen to this podcast, if you have a girlfriend, just, make her feel pretty sometimes, okay? It's really not that hard.
I mean, depends on the girlfriend.
But if you love her.
You said it's really not that hard, and I said depending on the girlfriend, sometimes it is that hard to make you feel pretty. Because
You're talking to me?
No,
Oh,
but
I was like, because I know I'm pretty.
that's the problem. Okay,
There it is.
That is what I'm saying. Just like you are so confident that you are pretty, there are girls who are so confident that they're not, that they won't believe you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that would be annoying. Like, if you compliment and they're like, no, I'm ugly.
Yeah.
But I don't, so.
Yeah, well, but the problem is that, like, I don't need to tell you because you, like, even if I told you, you were just like, I know. So, like, what the fuck's the point?
oh my God, there's still a point. Okay, this could be a defense mechanism. Okay, I might, be fishing for it. I mean, I'm not,
Do
but
I look like a fisherman to you?
I'm just saying. Anyways, so typical, marriage problems, whatever. So then she was like, he watches, his stupid fucking documentaries. She didn't say fucking. See, I can't.
Yeah, you can't even
They're
help
Christian,
yourself.
okay?
There's no way she said fucking.
Damn it, Nicole. I do that all the time where I'll be telling a story and be like, I'm so fucking sick. I'm like, well, they didn't say fuck.
Yeah.
I said fuck because I can't speak.
I added it for color and flavor.
Yeah, like it just sounds better. Like, I'm so fucking sick of it. Like, it's so much funnier than like, I'm so sick of it.
Well, you changed your whole tone when you said it without the fuck.
So anyway, so she was like, I can't help it that I don't like his stupid documentaries, okay? Like, I tell him all the time, like, I'll sit with you and I'll watch them, but, like, I can't force myself to enjoy them. Like, if I don't enjoy it, I don't enjoy it. Like, I understand that he enjoys it and I will sit there and watch it with him, but if I don't enjoy it, I don't enjoy it. What am I supposed to do?
Fake it until you make it. That's what you're supposed to do.
So anyway, so that got me to thinking because...
All the things that I pretend to enjoy but don't?
No.
Oh.
I was just saying, like, you like documentaries and stuff, and I do not. And I was thinking, there was that one documentary that I watched with you, and I actually enjoyed it. It was the Epstein one. And I was like, nobody's asked me shit about Epstein since we watched it, okay? And I have so much knowledge on Epstein, okay? So if anybody wants to know about Epstein, I watched that series, okay? Like...
I feel like someone is going to, like, comment... and be like, oh, what about this with Epstein? You're going to be like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well, that wasn't actually in this short series. That was like years before. So if you want to know anything about the current
Specifically
stuff.
in the series.
So if you want to watch it as well, and then we can conversate about it, then...
I think it's converse.
Conversate.
I think it's converse.
I think it's conversate.
I don't think so. I think it's converse.
Okay, Chaz.
Well, let's look it up. I'm just...
But all I'm saying is I watched the documentary that was actually a legit documentary about something that normally I wouldn't give two shits about.
Yeah.
And nobody has reached out to me to ask me questions about it. So I feel like I watched that. How many episodes? There's like 6 hour long episodes. And I have all this knowledge and nobody asks me about it. So what was the point in watching it? Because it just so happens that that one was pretty interesting. Whereas, say you wanted to watch some documentary and it was legit so boring to me and I suffered through it, okay? If nobody's asking me questions about it, then why am I watching it? Like, I'm not doing this for me.
It's a fair question.
For instance, we watched that cocaine documentary.
Yeah, which I liked.
I mean, it was fine. Like, I didn't hate it.
Informative.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. But you know what? Nobody's going to be talking to me about cocaine where I can spit my knowledge. So what was the point?
I mean, maybe,
I suffered
maybe not.
through it. The only thing that the Epstein documentary did for me was I was able to get you that thing for Christmas for your car, the air freshener that said this air freshener didn't hang itself.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that came from it. And I enjoyed watching it with you, babe. That was a good one. It was a goodie. But so that was like, I was listening to it and I was like, I mean, that's a fair point. Like, she said like, oh, I'll sit with you and I'll watch it. But like, she can't help if her mind doesn't let her enjoy it. Like, if she doesn't enjoy it, she doesn't enjoy it. And I think he should accept that she was nice enough to watch it with him. Yeah. But how the fuck is that not enough? That would be enough.
I knew it was coming. All right. Anyway, on to converse versus conversate. Or no, what did I say?
Conversate and converse. I said conversate, you said converse.
Yeah.
So they're both right.
Yeah.
So Chaz won, Nicole won.
Yeah, it is the same.
But it's the same.
But it's the same.
Speaking of, guys, Nate Bargatze stand-up is coming out on March 18th.
Hold on. Read this last part.
The standard verb and the one you should... Oh.
Nope, go ahead, continue.
I don't know.
No, I need you to just...
Chaz, I don't know.
You can read the whole thing.
I can't see, there's a glare.
Read the whole thing. Read the whole thing, please.
I can't see, there's a glare.
Nicole.
Chaz.
Read the whole thing.
Could you make it bigger? Oh, the standard verb and...
No, read the whole thing.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to warm your mouth up because you're about to read a story anyway, so...
I thought you were going somewhere else.
You're going to be sucking my dick after this.
That, you should have made a bet.
It's every time. Every
should've
time
made the bet.
it's like every time I'm like I should have better, and then I never
Because
do.
9 times out of 10, you're right.
I know, and I never remember to bet you. All right, please read.
Conversate is a non-standard verb that means...
Excuse me. Can you read loud enough so that people could hear and understand you? Thank you.
Conversate is a non-standard verb that means to have a conversation. The standard verb, and the one you should use if you want to be correct, is converse.
Okay.
Oh
Just
my
want to make
God.
sure we're on the same page here.
Oh my
That's all.
God, Chaz is so smart.
Look, it's not a matter of being smart. It's a matter of being right.
Why do I love you? You're so annoying.
But in the best kind of way.
Like, even last night
In
we
a
were...
lovable way.
I think you're just lucky you found me.
That is actually very true.
You're a tough cookie to love.
Yeah, it's not easy, and you found a way, and I'm so happy for it.
But not only did I find a way where I'm like, I tolerate it, like,
Yeah.
I genuinely love you.
I know.
And I genuinely love the annoying parts about you because I think it's funny.
Okay.
Like I said last week when I was like, doesn't surprise me. Like, it annoys the piss out of me, and you still do it. I
course.
thought that if we had this conversation on the podcast that you would stop doing it, but
Who do you think I am?
I'm going to start counting how many times in a week. So from today, guys, I'm going to start counting how many times he says, doesn't surprise me.
Well, then it's just going to become a challenge for me. I'm like, 10, that was it? I could do 20. And then I'm just going to try to do it more, and I'm just going to week over week improve my numbers. So if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But just know that I'm going to see it as a challenge, and I'm going to try to at least double every week.
You know, it's just so funny because, like, when I'm telling people, when I'm talking about you to people, because, you know, I talk about everything all the time, but if I'm like, and they're like, I don't know if I just voluntarily give the information or if they ask me, like, what does he do that annoys you? Or if I'm like, you want to know what he does to annoy me? Because I need to get something off my chest.
Yeah.
But as I'm saying it, I'm like, you know, there's so many bigger problems in the world. Like, there's so many worse things he could be doing other than his annoying little quirks. Like, when we were watching the movie last night and you were like, oh, I bet this is going to happen. Oh, I bet this is going to happen. Oh, I bet you he's going to do this. Oh, she's going to do that.
Okay, but...
And you were right. And it was annoying as piss because I was like, you know what, you fucker? I didn't see it coming.
Oh,
I'm not
sorry.
like you. Everything surprises me.
We had just talked about this. Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I said it's not surprising, because everything is surprising to you and not to me.
I did not see that coming. Oh my God. He got her pregnant. No, shut the fuck up. Hold on, pause.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows, the movie we watched last night, I did get it on TikTok and it was a good movie.
Yes. It was a good movie. Now you made me forget what I was going to say.
Sorry.
But yeah, I did see the ending coming. Oh, we had just talked about this last week, that's my toxic trait, is that I'll see, because you were saying that I always say that it's not surprising. I'm like, well, it's because it's not surprising. And I gave the example of I can always see the ending of a movie coming before it happens. And then yesterday happened.
This is why I would never have a book club with you. You would ruin the book for me.
But you like to know the ending to shit, and you'll still
Okay,
watch
fine,
it.
Chaz, you're right. You know what? I didn't even think about it like that. Okay, so you're right, because I think that makes us compliment each other, because I've already looked up who won The Bachelor. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
So I think it just annoys me because I want to look it up. I don't want you to tell me. I want to look
You
it up
wanna
on
do
my
it on your
own. And then I
terms?
want to tell you. And I want, one of these days I just want you to be like, oh, no. Shut the fuck up.
I don't think that it's going to happen, because it's just no one has an imagination anymore. It's all very obvious what's going to happen. You're telling me that you did not see that he was going to get that girl pregnant?
No.
At all?
No. And I mean, of course, once I saw the video, but like her fainting and all of that.
I said it when she fainted.
Nope.
I said it when she fainted. I was like, he's going to get her. I said artificially inseminate, but you know what I meant.
I mean, I think I'm just such a dumb girl.
I think you're not paying attention to what's happening.
I'm very oblivious.
Yeah.
And I think that's why, one of these days something bad's going to happen to me, because
you don't pay attention to shit?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
And the thing is like, I've had people, this has happened at least 3 times, where I will have people be like, oh my God, like I saw you driving and I was right beside you and I'm like waving at you and you
nothing.
I was like, I don't even use my peripherals. Like,
Yep.
I am straight shot. I'm not looking at shit. Okay.
Other than your phone.
Shh. I don't text and drive.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh my God. I do not do that.
Sure.
But yeah, that is my goal within some point of our relationship, to just surprise.
Your fucking camera went out. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Is to surprise you. And I think the thing that's going to surprise you the most is if I get pregnant. I'm just saying, like,
Why the fuck would you even say that?
I just think that that's the only thing that's going to happen where you're going to be like, what? How?
Oh, I know how. That's not going to be the question. The question is going to be like, why didn't you do something about this? Why are we at this point right now?
I did do something about it and it didn't work.
That would be the only thing that would
But
be
it would surprise
surprising.
you.
Yeah. Because
So-
I'm like, modern medicine's supposed to fucking work.
It's like a 99.9% chance that plan B was supposed to kill those babies.
I don't think you're supposed to say kill babies.
That was mean. I don't. We love babies.
Yeah.
Just not for us. We don't want them.
No.
If we
we've had
have a
enough.
baby, we'll give it to you.
You
if
can
you
have
want
it.
a
It's going
baby.
to be the cutest baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It would be such a cute little caramel baby.
Yeah.
With Michaela's hair and my eyes.
And the sense of humor on that kid.
Do you want to have a baby?
Fuck no. Are you out of your damn mind? Don't even joke about
A
it.
baby fixes everything, though.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just kidding. We're not broken.
I mean, that's not true. But a baby's not going to solve our problems.
Yes, it will. I think we should just like give it a go.
That way we're both stuck in the house all the time and then problem solved.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Nobody can do anything except for take care of our beautiful, perfect, green-eyed, caramel-colored skin, curly-haired angel. But it would be a boy.
It has to be a boy because I told you if it's a girl, that's your baby.
Oh, she'd be so pretty, though.
No. Not pretty enough for daddy to love her. I can tell you that right now.
Daddy didn't let me peace.
Yeah, I'm going to go out for milk and cigarettes. And I'm never coming back.
Oh, I know where you live.
Obviously, I'm going to move.
You told
The
me.
fuck?
What about Michaela? Are you taking her?
Obviously.
Oh, so you would take Michaela and just leave me with your bastard child?
Yes.
I really
That
hope
was
it's a boy.
your womb that created a girl, okay? That's your problem.
If I got pregnant, there are ways around it. Okay, eat a lot of steak, which you know I already do that. Mm-hmm. Okay? Like, when I tell you, when I was pregnant with Julian, I wanted a boy. He was a boy. When I got pregnant with Audrey, I was like, I bet you it's going to be a girl. And it's a girl. It's like, I have this, like, really cool thing in my mind where I can create what I want.
feel like you'll be like, oh, I want a boy, but deep down you really want a girl.
I
and you're
don't.
gonna fuck me over.
I don't. Swear to Pete, okay? I would love another boy. I do not like girls.
Yeah.
Like, I love Audrey because she's so freaking funny and she's beautiful and everything like that. But her attitude compared to Julian at that age, I pick a boy any day. She's so dramatic.
It's going to get worse. I can tell you that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I know. I just, like I told you, I want to be a fly on the wall and just listen to her conversations.
Yeah.
I want to
don't.
know what she says.
But see, I can hear most of her conversations, and I want to just like take her phone and throw it in the ocean.
I don't know.
Like, I want to drive to the ocean just so I can throw her fucking phone in it.
Because you're not even a beach person.
Yeah.
That would literally be a trip for the phone throwing because you
Yes.
don't even like the beach. You wouldn't even, it's like,
Correct.
oh, well, while I'm there, I'll get a tan.
Nope.
But you don't need a
quite
tan.
need a tan either. Yeah.
I do.
I know that's a kind of
The
a problem we're
lighting
having.
is
Yeah.
not doing
All
me
this
any
fucking Pale
favors.
reflection. It's not. I don't even know how to fix it. I'm not a lighting guy.
I pulled up my pant leg today to show a friend of mine my fat ankles. Because you know us Taverta girls, we got those thick ankles.
You do have a thick ankle.
But so does our other friend at work, and she's European too. So I was like, it must be a European thing. Maybe. Any Europeans out there with fat ankles, give us, like send me a message and let me know I'm not alone. Like, let's start a group. Fat ankles unite, okay?
Okay.
So anyways, I pulled my pant leg up. She's like, oh my God.
To
like,
be different, or not to be confused with a cankle.
oh, I don't
'Cause
have a
it's not-
cankle.
Yeah.
It's just a thicker ankle. Like, I see those girls that wear those cute little ankle boots, and it looks like their ankle's about to fucking break.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm solid. My ankle ain't going nowhere. I've never twisted my ankle. I've never rolled my ankle because those fuckers hold me up. Okay? And, you know, if I wanted to put on a few extra pounds, like if I do get pregnant with Chaz's baby, those ankles.
You're not getting pregnant and keeping the baby.
If I get pregnant with Chaz's baby, which I won't, but if I did, those puppies will support me in this baby.
Yes.
So you do not have to worry about me having a fall. Unless you
kind
push
of,
me.
I'm like, I'm kind of wanting you to have a fall, to be quite honest.
Well, blame the fat ankles because it ain't happening, buddy.
The fucking stable ankles.
Those puppies ain't going nowhere, okay?
All right, so
The point of this is
Yep.
I was showing her my fat ankles, and she was like, oh my God, like, look how much tanner you are than me. And I was like, yeah, it's that European olive skin tone. But she was very pasty. I don't know where I was going with this. All I can say is that,
You said that I could get a tan while I was at the beach throwing Michaela's phone in
yeah,
the ocean.
my point is like, I really need a tan.
Are you trying to tell me to take you to a beach? Because I don't want to go.
Not right now. It's cold as shit outside. But eventually we're going to go to the beach together.
Shit's usually pretty warm, by the way.
Ew. Chaz. Why do you bring up stuff like that just to annoy me?
What, you don't like poop references?
That's like earlier when I said, and we
You
do,
do.
and you just can't help yourself.
Every time I hear it, I have to make a joke.
Well, I had this girl at work the other day, and she said something. She was like, she said something about having to go home and take a shit or something like that. And I was
Atta
like,
girl.
and they were like, just go in there. And she was like, no. And I was like, do you not poop in public either? And she was like, no.
But she talks about pooping in public?
Which that did make me feel a little weird because I don't.
Yeah.
I do not talk about shit.
I know.
Like I do. It's just something you don't talk about. I don't talk about with
Not me.
anybody.
I don't fucking care, but...
I know, but I don't like it. I think it's disgusting. So anyways, but I was like, you don't shit in public either? And she's like, no. And I was like, me either. I was like, is it like, have you always been like this? She's like, I have a bathroom in my house that I shouldn't. Like, I don't shit in any other bathrooms. Like this
Really
one.
shit toilet?
Yes. And I was like, good for you. That right there, like, that's like the one thing, like, I don't know if I can move in here.
I would say that probably the one downstairs is probably the one that I shit in the most.
I just can't imagine living with you.
Why?
Because I don't know what I'll do. I don't know
When
if
you
I will.
have to poop? Like,
What-
where are you
what am I
gonna
gonna
go?
do?
Well, by the time you live here, the basement will be done. So.
I don't know what it is. It's like this just phobia. Like I cannot get past it. Like it's this complex. And it's not even like when I'm here, I'm like, oh my God, I have to shit. Like, no, I just don't have to because I don't want to.
Yeah, but I think you would eventually relax and have to shit at some point if you lived here.
I don't want to think about that day.
You'll be fine.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, I wonder if there's other girls out there like that. Like,
Who won't shit ever if they're around someone? No, I don't
I'm
think
just
that
like,
exists.
not even like that they won't. I mean, I know if I lived here eventually, I'd have to, but I don't think I'll ever be, even when I was living with my ex, like, I guess eventually I got okay with it, but it wasn't something where like, you know, like some couples, like somebody will like be taking a shit while the other person's brushing their teeth. Like, no.
Yeah, well, that's probably not going to be us, but I also have enough bathrooms that we should never have to do that.
Some people do it. I mean, I've heard people that like joke around and say like their boyfriend or girlfriend like sits on their lap while they're taking a shit.
Gross.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do people get this
too far.
comfortable?
I don't know. That's too far.
I'm not even gonna fart in front of you.
I mean, at some point, one's going to slip out. It's going to be fine. I'm going to make you regret it, but it's going to be
That's
fine.
what I'm saying, Chaz. I'm honestly telling you, if it happens and you make me feel really insecure about it, like it's gonna like mess with me. Like,
Yeah.
I
cannot wait.
I don't think you want to do it.
I think that I do want to do it.
It's not like it's gonna be like something I'm gonna laugh off. Like I might cry.
Yeah.
Like it's not funny is my
know.
point.
Oh, I get it, that it's going to be like traumatic for you, and I cannot wait.
That's mean.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm trying to let you know that this is like this is serious. Like this isn't a time for jokes.
Yeah, like the jokes that you make after I tell you that I'm serious, don't make these jokes anymore.
And I've been better about it.
Oh, yeah, now, but I owe you some karma, so you're going to get it.
Do it on something else.
Nope.
Babe, come
It's
on.
the one thing you hate.
I know.
Yeah, just like it was the one thing that I hated, and you did it. No, I don't care.
But I just want to let you know, just a few minutes ago, like earlier, I'm not going to tell you what it was, but there was an opportunity for me to say something really fucking funny, and I didn't because you don't like it, and I knew it would hurt your feelings, even though it was so funny.
Okay.
And I just want to let you know, like, that's growth.
Yeah.
Because it was good, and I was like, oh, don't
I'm
say it,
not
Nicole, don't say it, Nicole.
saying that now. I'm saying that I still owe you for the past.
No, I get what you're saying.
So,
I just wanted you to, like, give me some recognition for holding back my funny.
You always need some sort of validation. Like, we need to figure out where that comes from.
I was talking to Pamela about it the other day because I was like, did I do a good job? Like, no, like, Pamela, like, seriously, just tell me. Like, did I, like, what can I do better? Like, and she's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need it. Like, I crave the validation. I don't.
know.
And that's why, like, with you, when I send you my teasers or my descriptions, like, I want you to, like, but you don't, maybe not so much with you because you really don't give me good validation. So I don't want to hear it.
I give you constructive criticism.
And I don't like that.
And you don't like that. You want someone to tell you did a good job.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you did a good job if you didn't do a good job.
I did a good job. It's just not the job you wanted me to do.
Therefore, it was not a good job.
I hate you.
I don't know
You're
how
so hard to please.
Very easy to please.
That's not true. And like the times that I've cooked you food, like you'll be like, that's good. Like you don't give me like a lot of credit, and I worked really hard on it.
There was one thing that you made that was really good. I don't remember what it was. And then there was the dip that you made when we went to your friend's house that I said it was really good.
You said it was really good, and then you told me that I needed more ranch. And I was like, I don't know what nobody fucking else said that. Like,
okay, but then you went home or you tasted it and then you said what? Or I think I said that
I said they were sold. No, it was sold out of the name brand ranch, so I had to use Kroger brand.
That's what I said. I said it wasn't that it was bad. It just wasn't a lot of ranch flavor, and it was because you used the Kroger brand flavor. That was just constructive criticism. Other than that, I said it was really good. I just said that it just wasn't like overpowering with ranch as it usually is.
I'm just letting you know, babe. Like you've made things that I don't.
Your camera keeps going out. Continue.
You've made things that were like not that good, but I told you it was super good because like I want you to know I appreciate the effort, even though it wasn't that good.
Okay.
But I'm just saying like you should do that for me because that's what I like.
I will do my best.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I'm asking.
Jesus.
That's all I'm asking. Like, just, even if it's not the best thing you've ever eaten, just be like, oh my God, babe, like, this is really good. Like, you did a really good job. And that's it. Like, I'm not asking you to, like, suck my toes or anything. Like,
I'm just telling you that once we start this path of lying, it's a slippery slope.
Chaz, shut the fuck up, okay?
That's what you want. You want me to start lying to your face.
Oh my God.
So if that's what you want, that's fine, but it's a slippery slope. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God. I hate you. That's not... There's a huge difference.
You're asking me to lie, yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
You're not asking me to lie.
My food is good.
That's not what you said. You said even if it's not the best thing you had, I want you to tell me it was the best thing that you had. That is lying.
Yeah. But only about that stuff.
You don't get to pick and choose what lies you want to hear. You either hear lies or you don't.
Oh my God, guys. Do you see what the fuck I'm dealing with? Like, Jesus.
What?
Okay. Fine. Then I'm going to start being brutally honest with you.
I don't care.
Oh, no. You should.
I don't.
White lies are very different than actual lies.
I think there's a time and a place for white lies. I'll give you that. But it's not pretending that your cooking's great when it's not.
I've never made anything for you that wasn't good.
I didn't say that. But that's not what you asked me to do. I've told you that it was good. Good wasn't good enough for you. Is what the problem is.
Oh my God.
You're the one who did this.
You know what? Just love what I make for you and just say it's delicious. And that I'm that one time.
Delicious is a very descriptive word, and there's been very few things that I've had that were delicious. So I'm not going to say that it was delicious.
Say it was yummy.
I'll say it was good, which is what it was.
Not great?
If it was great, I would have said great.
Oh my God, Chaz.
What?
You should just do things to make your girlfriend feel good.
This is where we differ. You think that I should do things just because you want them done.
No.
And yeah, you
just
do.
because it's the nice thing to do.
I'm not a nice person.
Apparently.
So.
You heard it here, guys. He's not a nice person. You see what I'm dealing with?
I don't try to hide it.
You should.
For what?
I guess I'm just a nicer person than you because I always tell you, like, oh my God, babe, that was so good. Or, oh my God, that was so tasty. That was the best steak I've ever had. And it was not.
I still make a way better steak than you do.
I've made steak once in my entire life. And for it being the one and only steak I've ever made, it wasn't terrible.
I mean, you have your standards and I have mine.
I mean, yeah, it was no Longhorn steak.
Okay.
It was no Chef Ramsay steak. Okay,
Sure.
But for my first go at making steak, it was decent.
For someone who eats as much steak as you do, I expected better.
I don't know how to cook it. Like,
Yeah. My point is, don't try to act like I don't make a good steak when you make a mediocre at best steak.
I'm not saying that your steak wasn't good.
I didn't say that it was a 5-star steak.
I hate you.
I'm no chef. I didn't expect you to be like, oh my God, you should be on a cooking show. This is so good.
Did I say that?
No, but that's what my point is.
Sounds like something I would say.
It sounds like something you would say.
Because I love you so much and I just want you to, like, feel like I appreciate that you made me a steak.
All it's going to be is, how was your steak? It was good. Cool. Glad you enjoyed it. End of conversation.
I don't know. I like to spice it up so that you know that like I really enjoyed like, oh my God, babe, I want to lather myself in the steak. Like I want
But
to.
you just told me that it was a lie, so like now, what the fuck's the point if you're just gonna lie? I'd rather you be honest than try to lie. If it sucked, I want to know so I can make it better the next time.
But like you know when it's not good.
Do I?
Yeah, you should. You should know that I'm lying. But you should appreciate that I'm not telling you because like I want you to know that I appreciate the effort behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to know that like your steak wasn't the best steak, but I really appreciated that like you took the time to make it for me. And I'm not saying your steak wasn't good, babe. I'm just using this as an example. I'm just, like I don't want you to think like, oh my God, see, I can't even sit here and tell you that your steak was not good because now I feel bad.
I'm never gonna make you steak ever again.
That's what I'm saying. See, you're like, oh, you should be honest with me. Fuck you. I'm not making you steak ever again. Like, there's no winning with you, okay? And I wasn't saying your steak wasn't good. Your steak was fine, but I like really talked it up like it was good. But it's just because I want you to know that the fact that you cooked me dinner meant a lot to me.
Okay, but those are two very different things, though. You can say that you appreciate the dinner. But
me saying like, the steak was like, but like I really appreciate you making dinner.
Yes, no, that would have been the correct response because then I would have been like, because then I would have been like, all right, what wasn't so great about the steak so that the next time I make it, I don't make the same mistakes. Here I am making this steak thinking that I crushed it, and you were like, this is so fucking good. I'm like, this is a winning recipe right here. I'm gonna do this every time on steaks. This is just what I'm gonna do. And it turns out that my girlfriend's just a lying bitch.
No, your broccoli's not that good either, babe.
It's fucking broccoli.
Yeah, but like it's very like it doesn't have any flavor and it's very crunchy and like you don't cook it enough. There's no. I'm just kidding, babe. I can't do this.
That was my first time trying to steam broccoli in a pot, and I put it in there for a while. That thing was like when I picked it up with a fork, it fell apart. So I don't know what you mean by crunchy, but usually it's Oh no, because the other times I made it in the oven, so that probably was crunchy.
All I'm saying is like whether you want to admit it or not, me telling you that your food is delicious makes you feel good.
Not if you're lying.
But you would never have known that I was lying unless I just told you.
That's what my point is. Because
I would have suffered through.
But that's so stupid because now I'm sitting here thinking that I did it great that time and I'm just going to repeat what I did because obviously that's the winning recipe. And now you're just making yourself miserable every time I make it because I'm making it exactly the same and you're pretending it's so good when it's not. Where if you just told me that it was like, I could have used a little salt, I'll add a little fucking more salt next time.
But look, I just told you the steak wasn't that good. You're like, I'm never going to use steak ever
That was a fucking joke. Grow up. Okay, babe, I'm joking about all of it. All your food was really good. I loved it. I can't be mean, okay? I don't fucking hate you sometimes.
I don't want to give you constructive criticism.
I want to punch you. That's what I want to do.
I just want you to make me steak because it was so good.
No, because now I'm like, well, was it good? What was bad about it? Because now you can't even tell me after if you would have told me after you just ate it, you could have been like, oh, it was, a little chewy or, whatever it may have been. Now, that was 3 months ago, 2 months ago? So it's not the same. Now I don't even remember what I did to that steak.
I don't remember. And I'm not saying the steak wasn't good. The steak was fine. I was just using it as an example.
I understand that, but
the broccoli I meant it though. The broccoli I meant.
I don't care about broccoli. That's your choice. That's what you want, and I didn't even want broccoli, so you're lucky you got it. Okay? My point is, if you don't like it, or if there's something about it you don't like, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I spent all this time making this meal for you, and it's bullshit that you don't enjoy it. All you could say is, I appreciate the effort for the meal, but maybe use less salt. Maybe it had too much salt.
Okay, babe. Let me just explain this to you really quick, because like this, I don't think you're understanding. So I'm going to lay this out for you so that you understand, okay?
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
No.
I'm going to lay this out.
It's going to be bullshit, but continue.
You just explained to me how you want me to tell you, like, you want me to tell you the truth, even though that's not my nature. I want to lie. I want to lie to you and tell you it was good because I feel bad if I tell you otherwise. But if you want me to like tell the truth and like, say it how you just said it, like, oh my God, like this, it was like, but I really appreciate the effort. I'm going to start doing that for you. Okay. Because that's what you want. Whereas I just told you how I like to be praised and you're like, no.
The difference is you're asking me to lie and I'm not asking you to lie. I'm asking you not to lie.
I understand that, but it's still not something that I do. I'm a big fat liar.
Do you not understand that that's wrong? Like, you're not supposed to lie. You learn that as a kid.
That's the thing. But this is the difference, Chaz. It's like, I know I'm not supposed to lie, but it's a little white lie to make my partner happy.
What I'm saying is you're asking me to do something that is not something you're supposed to do.
This isn't about what you are and are not supposed to do. What are you thinking of? Because I feel like I felt like I thought of it too.
Is it not from Wedding Crashers?
I think so. When you are not going, like something like that. What's that from?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure
But you
that's
thought
from
of it too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from Wedding Crashers.
As soon as you smiled, I was like, I know he's thinking
Yeah.
it. Oh, I love you.
I love you too. We at least have that in common. We like the same movies. Mm-hmm. We just won't feed each other anymore. Fast food only from here on out.
Oh my God. All right, guys, we'll keep you posted. We're probably gonna.
I'm not gonna start lying to you. So
you don't have to lie.
I feel like that's not something. I mean, that should be good that your boyfriend says that he doesn't want to lie.
But you need to lie. You don't need to. Okay, fine. I can compromise because I'm always the one who compromises over here. But I'll compromise with you about it. But I don't say you need to lie. But maybe like make your criticism nicer.
Yeah, I'm not a sugarcoater, but I'll try my best. But I don't think you're gonna like my sugarcoating either.
No, I think I'll like it better. But like, okay, or if you do,
because you're gonna know that I'm full of shit.
If you do like it, because you just said that like, there was something that I made that you liked, but you can't remember. But like, I want you to like really tell me that you like it.
I told you the amount that I liked it. So,
but if you're like it's good, like that's just not enough for me. Like I want you to be like, babe, like this is really good. You did a good job.
I didn't go that far, but I was like, this is really good. I was like, because it was the second time I had it. I was like, this is way better than the first time. I don't know what you did different.
That was the dip.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I'm not confused as to what it was.
Oh.
You are. What I'm saying was the only thing that I said it was really good. And you're like, yeah, is it? There's nothing wrong with it. And I was like, it could have used a little more ranch. So don't ask follow-up questions if you're not ready for answers.
Oh my God, you're so mean.
It's just.
Oh my God, I just want everybody to know I've never had a boyfriend like this where I had to work so fucking hard for some love. Okay?
I love you plenty. How dare you?
I'm just saying, I've never had to fish so fucking hard for compliments.
Seems to be pretty fucking natural coming out of you, quite honestly.
No, I'm just like, my mind is like, what the fuck is this? Like, you've never had to do this before. Like, just do it.
I give you plenty of compliments. Mm-hmm. I tell you almost every day that I think you're pretty. So shut the fuck up.
Do you?
Yeah. See, I say it so much that you don't notice. That is my point with everything that I do for you.
You say it, thank God you're pretty.
Okay.
That is not the same as telling...
How is that not the same saying that you're pretty?
You're saying, thank God you're pretty.
I mean, sure, it's a backhanded compliment, but it's still a compliment. Okay.
So I'm just supposed
you
to
want the
take what I
compliments
can
or
get.
not? Yeah.
So don't get it twisted, guys. He does not tell me that I'm pretty every day. It's a backhanded compliment.
It's still
Thank
a
God you're
compliment.
pretty because you're so goddamn stupid.
I mean, yes, but I did say that you were pretty, and that's important to you. Being smart is not.
It is a little bit important to me, babe. I watched that Epstein documentary with you because I'm trying to be smarter.
Yeah.
So if you want to start talking about the Epstein more with me so that we can talk about smart people things.
You watched it way too late, like it's over. There's not really anything more to talk about. Like, you watched it after he had already died. Like, it was too late.
I just expected, like, more to come from it. Like,
nope.
Bummer.
Yeah,
Okay.
What was that cocaine one? I don't even remember. Was it about the crack, like, coming up in the 80s? It was that one?
And, like, black people.
Yeah, and Reagan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep.
Yeah, because I tried to explain Reaganomics to you, and you're like, no.
You want to
All
read
right,
an email?
yeah, let's do that.
God, I was just talking earlier about how I love all the annoying things about you.
I mean,
This is not one of them.
well, you love them when it's not currently happening. It's one of those, like...
No, this isn't one that I love ever.
What?
That you are so, like, I have to, like...
Oh, the pulling of compliments?
Yes,
Oh,
that's not something I love about you. Like, at all.
Okay. I said I will try, but, like, you have to understand that it's not going to be natural coming out of me, so it's going to look unnatural, and you're going to be like, I don't believe you, and then I'm not going to do it anymore.
It's that hard for you to be nice?
It's not a matter of being nice. It's a matter of making a compliment where I don't feel like one is needed just to appease you. So I'm going to say it, but you're going to be like, that looked very fucking forced because it was.
I'm going to appreciate it either way.
Okay, you say that. You also said that you were going to be working on yourself and not get mad about something in that last podcast, and then like 2 days later you did exactly that. I was like, well, this isn't working at all.
That's not even true.
Okay.
That is not even true.
Okay.
Oh my God. I hate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Read the email.
Read the email.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back with another great story highlighting the trauma I've experienced with my ex. We were together just shy of 6 years before I decided to pack my bags and leave his parents' house in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, that girl. You know what I'm talking about? The one who the guy threw the wrench at her.
Oh, okay. I was going to say refresh the memory of the listeners, all 52 of them. Tell your friends, okay? Tell your friends to tell their friends.
And have them tell their friends.
Yeah.
We lived with his mom and stepdad at the time. Okay, pause there. I would never move in with a dude that lives with his parents.
That's crazy because a lot of girls do that.
I know.
In what fucking world are you like, this loser who lives at home with his parents, there should be two of us who also live.
So we can both be losers.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It is super fucking weird.
I couldn't even imagine. I mean, it's hard enough moving in with a guy, like, into his own place, but imagine throwing parents into the mix. It makes me think of 90 Day Fiancé because it seems like most of them end up having to live with the parents because they can't afford to sponsor their person. I keep burping.
Now, I do understand if you're with someone and then you move in with their parents because you guys are like
building a house
or something. Yeah. But like if he just lives there on a normal day-to-day basis for no other reason other than just didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're going to be together and live together, you guys should go get a place. Like, even if he lived there when you guys were together, that's whatever. But if you guys decide you're going to live together, you should get a place together, not move into his parents' house.
Yeah, and if you can't afford it, then don't move in together.
Yeah, it's an easy solution.
Both stay at your own parents' house because chances are if she's going to move in with him at his parents' house, that means she's leaving her parents' house.
Well,
she's not
otherwise he would have just moved into her place. Yeah.
So, like, just stay with both of your parents, and then both of you can save up your money because you're living rent-free and then get a place together.
That's the other thing is usually they're not saving money even though they're staying with their parents. Although if I lived back when I did live with my mom, she would charge me rent.
My mom would too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're so like,
yeah.
Maybe we don't come from two different worlds.
Yeah, maybe.
One and the same. This is actually more about his family than him, but you know how it goes. I knew from early on that something was off about his dad and stepmom, but I was young and dumb, and I thought I really loved this guy. Hold on, I just want to pause really quick and let this girl know that this email is much better written.
Is it?
It is.
Easier
this
to get through?
Is so much easier. And I told her because like I talked because she's like, I'm sorry. It was like, and I was like,
yeah. Sometimes you struggle through those emails and no fault of your own.
Yeah.
But sometimes
I want to let you know that this is a lot better. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll never forget after our 2-year anniversary.
Wait, this went on for 2 years?
We were together just shy of 6 years.
Oh, I missed that part.
We were together. It's because she said we were together just shy of 6 years before I decided to pack my bags and leave his parents' house in the middle of the night. So I'm not sure if she's saying that from this a little before 2-year mark until she left in the middle of the night, they were living with his parents. So you were living with his parents for 4 years.
Yeah.
Bump that. I don't even want to live with my own parents for 4 years.
That's a lot.
I remember when I moved out and is my camera off again? Yes. I remember when I moved out of the place I was living with this guy. I moved back in with my mom for 1 month. And I was like, get me out. Yeah. And it's not because I don't love my mom. I love my mom very much.
It's very different to live with your parents, though.
And I had a kid, whereas I know this girl had a kid, too. So her and her kid moved in there. No. But no. This is not the girl with the kid. Nope, I take that back. That's the wrong. I'm thinking of the wrong girl. But yes, no, this girl does not have a kid. Am I thinking of the right story? Did I?
Just go back to the email. But anyway, obviously, you're getting distracted.
I'm getting
here.
confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways. Okay. I'll never forget after our 2-year anniversary, we went on a little getaway with his family. Vacationing with family, not fun. Yeah, I'm joking. I vacation with my family every year.
Yeah, but you don't want to vacation with your significant other's family. That would not be fun. No. It's just added pressure that you don't want.
Exactly. His dad offered us condoms, which is weird in and of itself. And
Because they weren't using them. They're like, what are we supposed to do with these? We haven't used condoms in 8 years.
and constantly joked about poking holes in them. Yeah, his parents were obsessed with me getting pregnant to the point where they would comment on all my socials. They would comment on her social media account saying any big news.
Wow, so that's insane that they were joking about poking holes in the condom so that she can get pregnant. Because maybe she is the girl with the kid, and this is where the kid came from.
Yeah, no, I don't think this girl has a kid. Who is this?
Wow.
Who are you? Maybe you didn't write a good email. I don't know what your first email was. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure it was the guy with the wrench. Yeah, there's so many emails I get confused. I think that it's very strange when parents are like itching for grandbabies.
Yeah, it's because they're empty nesters. And they
I understand that, but like I feel like that's a lot of pressure for like a new couple or a newly wedded couple, like
especially if you're not even fucking married.
Yeah, and I think it's weird that they do it when you're not married. Like why? Like we don't want a bastard child.
Obviously not good Christians.
But they probably claim to be.
Yeah, as most do.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's very weird. And then it's like, and then I feel like you go to like family functions like Thanksgiving or whatever, and everybody's like, when are you gonna have a baby? Like and what if they can't have a baby?
A lot of pressure. Yeah, you don't know their lives.
You don't know what's going on, and maybe she's trying to get pregnant, but she can't. Do you know how sad that would make me feel if like I was trying to have a baby and everybody's like, when are you gonna have a baby? And I'm like, I'm fucking trying.
Yeah, I wish that it was today.
Yeah, like you got any advice? God, that should be like. There should be a petition. Like we shouldn't do that anymore.
There's like a group maybe like a Facebook group about that sort of thing of like not asking women when they're gonna have a baby because like you don't know. Maybe they're trying to have a baby.
Yeah. That's something though. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves is when people say we're trying to get pregnant because all my mind goes to is them fucking.
All day, just nonstop.
Like, I bet you're leaving here right now to go fuck him.
Yeah.
I bet you're fucking him in your mind right now. You're thinking about all the dirty things you're going to do to him to get pregnant tonight, aren't you? Like, that's just where my mind goes. And then I'm like, I don't want to think about you fucking.
Those people are on ovulation schedules. They're not fucking for fun. They're not wasting any cum. You're like, only fucking when she's ovulating.
Ew. That doesn't sound fun.
It's, it's more of a chore than anything at that point.
Like, oh... he's like, oh, I'm tired. I'm not in the mood. She's like, I'm fucking ovulating. You get your dick in me.
Yep.
Get me pregnant.
Yeah. I don't like that you said that and then looked directly at me.
I know, like, and I didn't know what to say.
Yeah. It looked like you were talking to me and I'm not. Okay? The answer is no.
No means no. Being in my early 20s, slowly coming up to the realization that the man you love is abusive and his family is actively trying to trap you, I freaked the fuck out and started making excuses as to why we weren't anywhere near getting pregnant.
I feel like she just brushed over that abusive part. She just kind of threw it in there.
And my question
on the back
is,
burner.
This getaway is taking place a little after their 2-year anniversary, and she was in it for 6.
Yeah, so she's like, he's abusive. His family's a lot, but I'm gonna stick around for another 4 years.
There's not enough red flags, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like I really want to see. So I think, honestly, this is like, I'm being so serious. I think this is like a big reason of why girls stay with guys, like toxic men, or like, and maybe the same for boys too. I don't know, but I'm a girl speaking in a girl's perspective. I think that we stay because it's like I've already kind of started fixing him, so like I don't want him to go off. Like I'm not gonna break up with him so he can go be better for someone else.
Girls are crazy.
Isn't it? It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like I'm gonna stick with this because like I don't want, like, how it's gonna make me feel even shittier if he and I break up and he goes and gets with somebody else and he's so good to her, because then it's like, what was wrong with me?
Yeah, but that's the other thing, is that it could have been you. Like, he could have just sucked with you and it had nothing to do with what you did for him. This other girl just may have been better.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, this could easily be said about you versus my ex. Although I feel like
but
I was the same.
Your ex is not a good person.
But no, I'm saying that I, with her, was not. I mean, you think I'm bad now. It was worse then.
Because she didn't deserve it.
That's what my point is.
But I'm saying, like, okay, like in my situation, it's like I was good to like numerous exes, and then they went off and they're with other people now, and it seems like they're super happy, and it's like, why weren't we like that? And it's not because of me, because I didn't do anything wrong, but it's like, I mean, I get it. I guess some people just aren't compatible, but like, it's still like is annoying. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that a big part of that is also what you think you can get away with certain people. Where like when they were with you, they're like, I can do whatever, and she's not gonna leave. She's not gonna even notice, probably, because she's oblivious to everything.
Was that like a job?
Yeah,
Jazz?
but
I'm not oblivious to shit. Try me, okay?
I wouldn't. But I'm saying that it would make sense that someone would do something different with one girl and not with the other because they know that they can't get away with it. Like there's shit that
I mean, I guess there's so many things.
There's shit that I did before that I wouldn't even try with you because I know it's not going to go over well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Okay. Finish reading.
That's why I'm not breaking up with you. I've got you so close to being trained.
Excuse me?
I'm kidding. I was totally joking. You're not trained. You are a man. You do everything that you want to do. I have no play in it. Oh my God. Stop looking at me like that. It was just a joke.
Okay. We'll talk about that after. No, go back to your email. If you guys don't hear from Nicole again, it's because I murdered her.
He's not going to murder me, guys, because he's trained. He knows better.
Okay.
He knows I'll hit him with a newspaper.
Okay. I'm going to hit you with my dick.
Oh my God. That could have been a good teaser if you wouldn't have said dick, you dummy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to ruin everything now. Stupid bitch. I hate you.
I love you. Okay, my ex couldn't hold down a job, couldn't even fill out an application on his own, and they want him to be responsible for another person? Yeah, fucking right. His stepmom was apparently ordained, and she constantly tried to trick me into marrying him. Like, no wonder where he got his shit from. And this is just from his dad's side. His mother was equally deluded and would always try to involve herself in our fights. Hate that.
When the parents try to get involved?
And not even like the parents try to get involved, but the person you're dating gets their parents involved.
Yeah.
I remember when me and one of my exes used to get into arguments, he would call his mom and have her come to the house.
That's a lot.
And
but I also that's a lot, but if someone's like close with their parents, it may just come up in conversation, but like to call your parents like, hey, come over here.
Yeah,
that's
and like,
crazy.
And like if you want to seek advice from your parents,
Sure.
that's different. But like if it's like you guys are at dinner and like it somehow gets brought up and then you're sitting there discussing it and the mom's trying to like vouch for you or be on your side to like that's different. But yeah, he would call his mom and she would come to the house and I would be like, can I help you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like the fuck? She would always try to involve herself in our fights. Well, what did you do to him to make him act like that? That's what she would say to them.
Yeah.
One of my favorite times she tried to intervene was when he was trying to coerce me into sex and I just wasn't having it. So like usually he got extremely aggressive and was getting violent when his mom came down to see what he was screaming about. I'll never forget.
Oh, right, because they live with his parents.
I'll never forget just sitting on the bed looking at him and saying, yeah, why don't you tell her why we're fighting right now? He was not about to admit to his mother that he was getting so aggressive all because I said no to sex. So in his true fashion, he screamed and punched a hole in the wall. One of many. Let's be honest. She would have definitely.
You think his name is Kyle?
Sounds like something a Kyle would do.
Yeah, it sounds like a Kyle.
Yeah. Maybe like a Sean.
Ooh, it's another one. Yeah.
So he screamed one of many. Let's be honest. She would have definitely defended him if he told her the truth. She enabled his abusive behaviors for years. Everything was always my fault no matter what I did. But that's what being with a narcissist is, which...
I mean, I agree.
I mean, I've dated a real tool and like his mother enabled him like none other.
Really?
Yes. And I'm like, do you not see what I see? Like, do you not see this monster you've created? Like...
See, I had that same problem with the girl that I dated, and that's why her mom ended up not liking me, was because I made her see how much her mom is, like, a bigger narcissist than she was. I was like, your mom's causing most of this problem.
Yeah. It's feeling crazy no matter... Oh, That's what being with a narcissist is. It's feeling crazy no matter what you do or say. It's scream crying in the car asking why they have to ruin every good day you have. I'll never forget the text he sent me after I left telling me I had to have sex with him one more time to prove I still loved him. That
sounds like a Nicole move.
I've already told you if we break up, we're still banging.
Yeah, I know.
You got to wean me off.
Yeah, wean you off this wean.
That's gross. I don't like the word wiener.
Well, you're the
Isn't
one
that
who said
gross?
wean.
Isn't that gross, though?
Does it make you think about Oscar Mayer wiener?
Mm-hmm. I keep thinking of it. Now I'm thinking of your actual wiener.
All right, let's wrap this up. Get to it.
That solidified my decision to leave, and I knew if I didn't, I would have been stuck there forever. How psychotic do you think... Wait, nope. How psychotic do you have to be to think the girl who just packed her shit in the middle of the night and dipped is going to meet up for a quickie?
Yeah, I think that
That's
you
exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, since you asked so nicely, if I wanted to stay disappointed, I never would have left. Like sexually,
Yeah,
or
I mean, I think it's a
probably
combination. Both? Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
The end. Woo, woo, woo.
Ba, ba, ba.
I didn't even say it at the beginning. Trauma tales.
It's fine. It's because we had so many technical difficulties. This whole thing got thrown off, which is super annoying. But it is what it is.
Yeah. If we broke up, we would have to continue making love.
We wouldn't be making love. We'd be fucking.
Oh. Okay. I'll take what I can get.
Okay.
Speaking of making love, I'm totally kidding.
I'm like, your Aunt Flo's in town, so.
That's not what I was talking about. Oh. That's the second time that you've brought it up on the podcast. We don't talk about that.
Oh, because you're a girl who doesn't have a period all of a sudden? What is the problem?
Stop! Oh my God, I hate you so much. I was saying making love. I was just going to say, like, we had a really good Valentine's Day, you guys. Like,
okay.
It was really romantic.
Yeah, because that was your day. My day's coming up soon. Can't wait.
Are you excited?
I am.
Are you?
Yes. Only because you've hyped up this gift and I don't know what it is.
I'm over it.
Are you just going to give it to me?
I mean, it's not today. It's at my house.
Oh.
But, like, it's turning out to not be exactly, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, and the whole, like, concept of it is cool. But, like, I don't think it's cool for the price I paid for it.
Oh.
I thought there was going to be more to it for how much I spent on it. And
Bummer.
it's like I'm not getting the emails that I need to be getting to make it worth the money that I spent. And so now I'm just disappointed in it as a whole. I still think you're going to like it, but I'm just annoyed with it.
That's shitty.
So now I'm like, I still think you'll like it, but I'm not as excited to give it to you.
Well, I'll pretend to be super excited no matter what.
Will you?
Yeah.
Thanks, babe. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Look at you. You're already doing better.
Okay.
Hashtag trained. I'm joking.
Hashtag I'm gonna smother you in your sleep.
I probably wouldn't even put up a fight. I'm gonna be so tired and knocked out later.
Yeah, I mean, 2 nights in a row you passed out on me.
I know, and and I'm sitting there at work and I'm like, God, I miss Chaz. Like, I've barely hung out with him because I'm so...
because you spent all of your hours sleeping.
Yes, because I'm so tired. Bummer.
Well, we got some time tonight. We didn't even eat dinner. It's a little late now. We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I know, I'm starving too, but I was expecting to eat earlier, and then we were going to knock this out real quick, but then we had technical difficulties, and this took way longer than it should have, so...
Yeah.
It's super annoying.
Yeah, guys, I really miss Chaz, like, a lot. It's really hard being a working girl.
Okay.
Which is what I am. I'm not a hooker, though.
Agree to disagree.
I'm just, working so hard so that I can, like, move in here and, like...
You're not moving in here anytime soon, so what you're doing now, unless you're trying to save for years, is irrelevant.
Years?
Yeah.
2?
That's years.
1.5?
More than 1 is years, so... Yeah. All right. That concludes another episode of the Trauma Bond Podcast, where your trauma is our collective journey in unhealthy coping. Thank you for listening. The Trauma Bond Podcast with Chaz
and Nicole.